Hello, welcome. I'm here to talk about our new church app. Of course, we've all spent a lot more time online in the past year or so, and we've used WhatsApp and Facebook, YouTube, and we've used them in all sorts of mixed and very often very helpful ways. Not everybody wants to be on Facebook, of course, and we understand that. YouTube is great, but sometimes a little bit hard to find your way around, and one or two times we've struggled to find the right service and the right video and things. And WhatsApp, of course, has been really helpful for us all, keeping in touch with prayer items and scripture verses, jokes and fun and all that kind of stuff. It's been a really helpful way to keep in touch. Sometimes, of course, somebody will put something on and you really just want to acknowledge that message and say, yeah, I agree, I like that. And what we end up with is a kind of stream of hearts and prayers, hands and all that kind of thing. And sometimes you have to scroll quite a way to find out what the original post was. Sometimes, of course, there are actually 2 or even 3 things on the go at the same time, and you're kind of scrolling, and one of them might be a joke about something and something else might be quite a serious prayer request, and it gets a little muddled. As helpful as it is, and other times you just actually want to communicate with people in a particular group related to TOTS or Knit2Tog or whatever it may be. So WhatsApp's been great, but sometimes not ideal. And of course, over the past year we've had no bulletins to be handing out, so it's been a little bit tricky keeping everybody up to date with events and notices and those kind of things. We rely very much on the Sundays, knowing that not everybody can actually take part in that. So we've a new church app. It's quite an unusual thing for a church to have, and we're blessed to have it, and it's useful for us for sharing, for messaging, for videos, and for the calendar, the church calendar. So those 4 things really keep coming through. Messaging is really helpful. You can message individuals, or you can message everyone, or you could message people in a specific group like TOTS or Knit2Tog. You can share things. You can share news, prayer items, scriptures, jokes, all those kind of things, but they're kept separate, and we'll see that in a few minutes. The videos, the YouTube videos, are easily accessible. They're all in one place and really easy to find. And that'll include our sermon videos, but the kind of non-sermon stuff like the Easter videos and Christmas things as well. And of course our live services are on the app on Sundays as well. All in one place, easy to find. That's the beauty of it. And it has a church calendar, so you can see what's coming up today, you can see what's coming up in the next few days, and in particular they'll have the right links to the various Zoom things for the prayer meetings or whatever it may be, and obviously links to the website or anything that's of relevance. And the sort of general church news and featured updates will all appear in the app. It's brilliant. It's all in one place. Very, very helpful. It's this really simple app. It's like having the church in your pocket, communicating to and from wherever you go, whatever you're doing. Right, let me demo it. Let me show you what it actually looks like. So it looks like this. You see a home page. And on the homepage you have featured updates with sort of general church information. You can scroll across and see more updates. And if you scroll up a little, you can see latest videos across the bottom. And again, you can scroll across to see more of those. You'll see a menu at the bottom of the page. Now, if we click on Feed, what you see is all the features updates again, but now more fully, and you can like them. So you tap the heart to like it, or you can comment. You attach the speech bubble and type your comment in. And then there's the community feed at the side, and you can see what other people have shared, and you can like those as well. Tap on the heart, or you can comment. You tap on the speech bubble. You can share your own. You just tap the blue circle. and you can say what it's about. If it's a general, you tap on the word general for the list of things that it's about. It might be an announcement, event, testimony, prayer requests. General, of course, is just fine. And then you type your message. Tap the camera in the top corner if you want to add a photo from your phone. And when you're all done, you just press post, and that's it. And everybody would see that message, and it's just so easy. It's lovely. Next thing on the menu, you see media. You see 3 boxes at the top: video, podcasts, and live. When it's on video, you'll see a video player near the top and a choice of recent videos just below it. You can scroll through that list, and then you tap the one that you want to see. Then it appears in the player at the top, and you just press the play triangle to start. But if that's too small, well, again, just tap the player, press the little square, and it'll go full screen. And you might want to turn your phone around to see it better. High on a hill near a town far If you press away. Podcasts, you'll see a list of topics from the Desiring God podcast. These are daily devotional snippets that some of us already receive in written form in the PrayerMate app. And here you can hear those devotionals read by John Piper himself, and I highly recommend them. And you just tap on any of the titles to listen to that day's devotional. And lastly, if you press live, you find a link to our next live service, and again you just press play when it's the time for a service. Okay, back to the menu at the bottom, you tap events. This is our calendar of what's coming up. It starts with today, and you can see the events that are coming up for today. And if you want to see the next few events, you just tap upcoming. You can see what the next few Sunday services will be about. You can find links to the website, links to Zoom, to Facebook, whatever it may be, to get you in the right place with the right information. Then we have, back to the menu at the bottom, you tap groups. And here you find groups within the church that you can join so that you can share or receive updates just in that group. So Knit 2 Toggers might want to discuss the latest project. Tots helpers might want to share news about availability for volunteering and that kind of thing. And you'll see my groups for the groups that you're in, and all groups to see if there are any that you'd like to join. And at the moment we've just got a handful of groups set up, but we can easily add more. It's very straightforward to do. Okay, it's quite a simple, straightforward app. Now for this to work, we all need to make the switch. It's no good for some of us to be on WhatsApp and others on the church app. We all need to make the switch. So you'll need to install the app and make it your go-to place for communicating with the church. Things on Facebook and YouTube, they'll still continue as they always have, but certainly we'll probably let WhatsApp fade, and we won't be using that going forward. This one app really is the one place where we'll have a kind of the hub of the information, and it really is like having the church in your pocket wherever you go. You can communicate with the church and hear from everybody all the time. So sharing news and prayer items and scripture verses, those kind of things. Messaging, whether that's the whole church or just one person or subgroups or whatever it may be. You've got the videos, you've got the church calendar, it's all there in one place, and all the necessary links as well for getting to other places. Okay, so how do you get it? How do you get the app? Well, first thing you need to do, of course, is find it and install it. If you're familiar with installing apps and stuff like that on your phone, all you need to do is search the App Store or Google Play Store and just look for Bromborough Evangelical Church. You'll find the app and install it. That's it. If you're not so familiar with that kind of stuff, the easiest way is to go to our website and you'll find the link on the screen there. What you then do is you click on Google Play or Apple App Store, depending on whether you've got an Android phone or an iPhone. And then you just, as that link takes you to the right place, you tap on Install and then open the app once it's installed. To get started, what you do is you open the app and you'll see a screen asking you to log on, and you're going to tap Create an Account. all you need to do is enter a few basic details and a password. If you forget your password, your email address will be used to reset your password. It's quite straightforward. It's all automatic, so don't worry about that. And then once it comes up, you just tap join and you're in. What you'll then see is a button that says join the community. And this is just a little sort of security check to make sure that we know who's joining. You tap join the community, and then I get a notification to say that you've asked to join, and I say, yep, I know that person, and that will let you in, and that's that. And then you can see the community feed, and you can enter your own messages and share your own things as well. What you'll see is a picture on the featured items on the home page. As you scroll across, you see the featured items. There's a picture there of things to try. Give it a go. Make yourself at home. Play around with all the bits and pieces. And if you've got any questions, just drop me a message. Have fun. This is going to be great.